Hey y'all, welcome back to DC Motorworks. Today I've got behind me a 1987 Porsche 911 Slant Nose Turbo. Today we're going to show you what these are and what we did to fix it. So if y'all want to take any guesses, go ahead and put your guesses in as to what these are. This is actually one piece that's completely broken. Well, let's hope some of y'all got this right. This is actually a piece of the convertible top frame that is snapped in two. Let's get started. So this vehicle actually came into us from a local dealer, consignment, specialty dealer for gas motor cars. It's one of their consignment vehicles. And in order to sell it, they wanted the convertible roof to be working. And actually, when we received it, there was no frame here at all. We had to search for that piece that I showed you that's broken, because it was not installed. See here, we've got it all back together. Looks great. See, this is a very 80s color combination of dark blue over light cream or almost white, whichever you want to call. Complete with blue dashboard and blue and white faced gauges. This does have some aftermarket touches. Have an aftermarket air conditioning down here, an aftermarket radio, and a couple other odds and ends. See here, this is the turbo model with the 5-speed manual transmission. I'll get you all a look at the engine here in a few minutes. What we've got here, you can see this nice shiny black new piece of frame here. This was actually very difficult to find. It actually took about 2 months to receive and cost almost $4,000 for just that piece of bracketry. But we've got it installed. We're also missing some of the hardware that attaches it, so we sourced some hardware for it. Unlike, common in the day or even now for these roofs being controlled hydraulically and most any other model, this one is actually controlled by electric motors. So there's one on each side up here in the roof header, and then there's one massive one in the back behind the rear seats there. And that one runs gears and cables to move the frame mechanism here. So it is a little noisy, but it gets the job done. It is a very simple system. It only has essentially 6 switches that run this system and a few relays built into a module. So while there is no electronic diagnosis for these, as far as a scan computer or anything like that, you have to test everything manually, which we did on this vehicle. The soft top control module is located in front of the passenger floorboard, and we tested every switch and relay and everything to make sure this was in operating condition once we had this frame reinstalled. So this one's ready to go back home, but let's go ahead and show you around to the engine as well. Let's check it out. Got a massive intercooler on this one. Your air-cooled flat 6. See, this one does have some aftermarket and modified touches to it. It is also running aftermarket engine control system. You can see one of the injectors there, right down there. So there's some tasteful modifications. It definitely does look the part. with the slant nose and the roof wheels with the cream white interior. So if you're looking for a 80s air-cooled Porsche, reach out to Gas Motor Cars. This will be for sale with them very soon. Thank you all for watching.